Glad to have you join us once again. This is Sports Tonight, broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakpan. On the show tonight, we'll find out what's going on in the camp of the Super Eagles as they get ready to play Seychelles in the AFCON qualifying match. And of course, on the show tonight, table tennis is served hot and spicy in Mauritius as top players in the continent of Africa are looking for slots at the World Championship. So we will take a look at Team Nigeria and how they're doing right there in Mauritius for the table tennis championship. Also on the show tonight, world number 2 Roger Federer has made a shocking exit. So Federer said goodbye to the US Open. Federer was warm after losing that one 3-6, 7-5, 7-6, 7-6 to unseeded Australian John Millman in the round of 16. So the daddy of tennis has said goodbye to the US Open. We'll talk about it on the show tonight. Rugby in Nigeria, they are not sleeping. Yes, the Federation, they want us to keep talking about it. And so they have released, they've invited 17 players, including 3 foreign-based professionals for the forthcoming African Men's Regional Tournament. It's going to be a 7th championship. And we'll take a look at those players invited to the Black Stallions. Yes, that's what they're known as, the Black Stallions for rugby in Nigeria. We'll tell you more as regards to that championship. I will tell you everything that happened at the National Badminton Championship in Katsina. It's the 2nd edition. What a story. Dorcas Adeshokon, she is not blinking. She had to fight to retain her title in Katsina. So she reigns supreme in the women's single, but in the men's singles, Okpeyori Anu Oluwalakpo has been here. And he says, look, I want my badminton to keep getting better and better. He went to Katsina and he defeated the experienced Energy about to win the men's single title. We'll talk about that one and how the Badminton Federation, they are using all of this competition to develop the sport in the country. That should get us talking. And also the Nigeria Football Federation, they have released a press statement telling us that we should start getting ready for the rookie round fixtures of the ITO Cup. That's our own FA Cup, our own Federation Cup. So that one should get us talking also on the show tonight. So much is going down in our world of sports. You know the stories. Quarterfinal fixtures has been done in the CAF Confederations Cup. Yes, we suggested it and it happened. So Eimba Football Club about we play Rayon Sports of Rwanda. That one should get us talking. We'll be monitoring those guys from Rwanda. And they look confident. They believe they can give Eimba a tough time. But we've opened that thread since last week that we watched you saw of Eimba right there in Aba when they played Kara Brazzaville. Do you think they can go all the way? Can they beat Rayon Sports, go to the semis and even the finals and bless that ground in Aba and make the people happy once again? It's Sports Tonight on your award-winning, sports-loving Channels Television. So much on the menu. I told you, table tennis, badminton, rugby, tennis itself, football, all on the show tonight. So let's get you into the mix. I even forgot volleyball. We'll play some volleyball on the program tonight. Talk to us. Our feedback mechanisms is still the same. On Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels IF Sports. You can send us an email, sportstonight@channelstv.com. Doesn't end there. All our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube /Channels Web. If you log on to m.channelstv.com, you should be able to download the Channels TV app for any of those devices that you have right there. Your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones, and your Android phones can also do it. Just log on to m.channelstv.com, download the app, and you'll be part of everything that we'll be doing tonight on the show. So you can be part of the program. Use the hashtag football in Nigeria, hashtag volleyball in Nigeria, hashtag rugby in Nigeria, because we're talking about the Rugby Sevens, the African Men's Regional Tournament, and 17 players have been invited for that one. The Nigeria is looking forward to also take part in. So that should get us talking. But first, let me let you know that the team that represented Nigeria, they just concluded under 20 Women's Volleyball Championships in Nairobi, Kenya. They're back to the country. Nigeria failed to win their 3rd place match against Cameroon, but it's okay. It's okay. Remember, I keep reminding you that at the under age grade level, no pressure, don't put pressure. Let's see what the federation can do. And the president of the Nigeria Volleyball Federation, Engineer Musa Nimrod, he has praised the team. He said, oh, well done, you did so well. Yes, Nigeria finished fourth, but he said, look, I'm proud of this team. I like what you did. You represented the country in a very good way. Nimrod gave the commendation when he received the team at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport today in Abuja. The nation's volleyball chief expressed satisfaction in the team's wonderful display, stressing that they were outstanding at the competition. So for the federation is to, call the technical crew and say, look, so where do we need to get better? What did we do? What did we not do? How can we get some of these players and integrate them into the senior women's volleyball team? That's what competitions as these are meant to do. And remember, we're also looking forward to the men's under-21 championships that will take place in Abuja. So a lot to talk about as regards volleyball in Nigeria. But the good news is that the women's under-20 team, they are back to the country after finishing fourth at the African Nations Cup in Nairobi, Kenya. Egypt, of course, won that one. Let's get on with the show now. Play some rugby. The Nigeria Rugby Football Federation, they have announced the names of invited players for the forthcoming African Men's Regional Championship. The national team coach, Bronson Ware, has been on this program before. We showed you to him. You heard him talk and how serious and the plans that the Federation have for rugby. He has named 17 players, including 3 foreign-based for a tournament scheduled to take place in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire from September the 15th and the 16th. So it's a 2-day event, the 15th and the 16th. Rugby fans, don't say I didn't tell you information that you can use. The Black Stallions, they are ready. And the coach says the Black Stallions squad is extremely talented with group of players, and he made use of the right mix of experience and youthfulness. Where is the current Black Stallions Sevens coach and ex-Kenya Uganda national team coach. He had previously coached South Africa on the national sevens students team. The tournament that they're going for in Abidjan in Cote d'Ivoire also serves as 2020 Olympic pre-qualifiers and 2019 All-Africa Games qualifiers. So it's serious business. So they need to go there. We're not just going for one competition. We're going for 3 in 1. The Olympic pre-qualifiers and the 2019 All-Africa Games qualifier. We should know some of the players that were invited to this list, to this team that will be playing at this men's regional tournament. The players invited are Isaac Sani. He plays for Cowries Rugby Football Club right here in Lagos. We have Festus, who plays for Rocket Bull. There's also Samuel Ekpo, Aziz Ladipo, who is the captain. But we're watching Aziz. He needs to confirm his fitness, and he has been given till next week Monday to prove that he's fit enough after his injury. Tango Okafor is in the team. Danjuma Mashaila is in the team and is based in the UK. One of the foreign-based players, Monday Alex, is in the team. Hassan Mohammed is right there. Joseph Mogaji, Jeremiah Peter, others are Nuhu Ibrahim, Joshua Etim, Honoru Jato, Alfred Oche, Jude Abraxin, and Yannick Mukoro. So this is some of the players, the 17 players invited for that regional men's championship. The tech director of the Nigeria Rugby Football Federation, Intensa Williams, will accompany the team, strength and coordinating coach Isaac Amadi, and the team doctor Bukola Bujuoye, other members of the team. So we are ready. Abidjan, the Black Stallions, they are coming for the Africa's Men's Regional tournament. And for the coach, he will use it to see how well his team can fare, because there are bigger competitions coming. That's in rugby. Yes, rugby is played in Nigeria. I'll continue to monitor the progress of that team. Let's talk some table tennis now. We'll go to Mauritius. That's where it's being served. I told you it's hot and spicy. Pride and Places in the 2019. That's what they are playing for. They want to qualify for the 2019 IWTF, the International Table Tennis Federation World Team Cup in Tokyo. Yes, so there are Places and Pride up for grabs when Africa's powerhouses continue to play in table tennis for a slot in that one. And the competition served off today in Mauritius. It was in the last 5 years, so it is in Mauritius as the continent's best table tennis players battle for top spots, with both sides aiming to represent Africa at the Tokyo show in November 2019. I'll tell you more. Some of the things that happened today. Listed as the #1 in the men's event, Nigeria had a smooth sail to the final with wins over Congo DRC and host Mauritius in the group, and got a bye to the last 4 to set a semi-final clash against Algeria. Unlike Nigeria, which played 2 matches to berth in the last 4, Egypt, as the second seed team, defeated Seychelles, South Africa, and Madagascar to get a bye to the semi-final where they met Togo. Nigeria made nonsense of Algeria in the semi-final with a 3-0 win when Egypt recorded the same result against resurgence Togolese team. So, more table tennis for you. We'll be monitoring what's going on. They won a place in the 2019 ITTF World Team Cup in Tokyo.